Bleach, a series hated by many but beloved by few. So today I'm going to talk about why is this series hated so much and give you 5 reasons why Bleach sucks. My name is Ishan. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. So 5 reasons, let's go. Number 1. Number 1 is basically, as an anime only watcher and somewhat manga reader, the start of Bleach is kind of boring. It doesn't get fun till the moment the captains appear. The start of the series known as Substitute Shinigami arc. It lasts a while. It's like almost 70 chapters and quite a few episodes in the anime, with the filler here and there also. But this arc lasts a while. So because of this arc, I have heard a lot of people complain and say that Bleach sucks. The reason they say Bleach sucks is just because of this arc, because they are not able to go through this arc and get to the best arc in Bleach, according to me. So and I completely agree with them, because when I was personally watching the anime, I had a hard time, especially the initial few episodes. Once it's after that it starts picking up somewhat, and I know these episodes, you need these episodes in this what's the word, slice of life stuff, but because we don't get that slice of life stuff later on in Bleach, and we need these episodes to connect to the basic main characters: Ichigo, Rukia, Orihime, Chad, Uryu, a little bit Kisuke, I guess. We need these episodes, but these episodes are kind of slow. Could have, I don't know, maybe done a better job. Kubo should have done somewhat of a better job in making them more fast paced, I guess. But the moment, and these episodes get better, but the moment the captains arrive, the shit rocks. Okay. Number 2, Chad and Orihime. The reason I'm not talking about, I'm not including Ruki and Uryu in this, because they both rock. They are actually pretty good characters. But Chad and Orihime, let's cover Chad first. First of all, Chad is basically not a Chad in this series, which sucks, but he isn't. I personally never liked Chad's character. He never used to talk that much and was kind of boring. The only thing I liked about him was when he had that deal with Ichigo where he would protect Ichigo and Ichigo would protect him. I liked that friendship deal with Ichigo that he had. That was cool, but other than that, he was pretty boring and bland and never got to do anything good. Like the worst, like the moment I was kind of happy for Chad, rooting for him in a way, was in the Soul Society arc where he's going to fight Shunsui, and Shunsui said that Aizen realizes that Aizen is killed, and other captains must be looking for Ichigo and his friends, and Chad realizes that captains are looking for Ichigo and his friends, and he's like, sorry Mr. Shunsui, I don't have time for this, and he's just about to attack, and he tries to attack, and I was like, okay, Shunsui, this is enough, and then eventually full power attack, and remembering Ichigo and his promise, and he will make it, he will help him and all that shit, and we are like, okay, something is going to happen, something, and we are getting emotionally attached. I also got emotionally attached, but then we don't even get to see it, and Chad is just bleeding out and out. He was lucky that Shunsui is one of the good captains, otherwise he would have been dead, honestly. And later on he doesn't get to do much also. His power scaling wise, he doesn't match. Uryu also doesn't match to power scaling wise compared to Ichigo, but he still stays relevant. In Hueco Mundo arc, he is relevant against Yami and Ukiura in some capacity as a character or something. Chad is pretty damn boring. And the Orihime. Now, the thing with Orihime is kind of weird, because Orihime as a character I initially really liked. She was good, hot obviously, and actually kind of funny and cute. in a like quirky way. I don't know, but just charmish. She had somewhat of a cute charm. Okay, she was fun in the substitute Shinigami, not just substitute Shinigami arc. Then Soul Society arc, she was really fun. She used to cry here and there and used to, but that was okay. That was just her character. But the moment she got kidnapped, and mind you, I consider Orihime hot. So this like counterbalances the point that I'm going to say in a moment. The moment Orihime got kidnapped by Ukiura, in that whole arc, she was just crying. Even the people who were beating her again and again, she was being sympathetic towards them again and again. And call me a bad person for saying this, but after a point, if someone beats you again and again and again, I don't have a sympathy for them. They beat me once, I might let them go. I don't know, probably not. They beat me twice, thrice, 4 times. No, that girl who was beating Orihime again and again and again and again, yeah, and she was just like begging and trying to help her. That was just annoying. And just she kept on crying. She had no use in that arc. Rukia was kidnapped. Orihime was kidnapped. Okay, Rukia we loved. I cared for Rukia, and we had much lesser time with Rukia as a character before she got kidnapped. With Orihime, we had a lot more. We had 2 arcs with her. With Rukia, we had just 1. But I personally, genuinely didn't care for her. She was annoying. I am not kidding. She was annoying. And later on, also, still in Fullbring arc, she's just like crying for no reason sometimes, and it's annoying. I don't know. Kubos thinks it's cute and all. No, it's personally no. It's not cute. It's actually the opposite. It's annoying. Okay, and also like when I said that I find her fairly attractive, it's kind of hard for me to if I find someone fairly attractive, it's hard for me to say that that person is really annoying. But that is the level of how annoying she is. I'm not kidding. Attractive people get away with a lot of stuff, but she was so much annoying that she couldn't, and she is attractive. Now, this is something I somewhat mentioned in the previous second point, but the third point, number 3, Bleach has a problem of repeating the same structural formula in their arcs. For example, a buddy of mine, Super Eye Patch, made a video to show the similarities between these 2 arcs. Watch this.
Ichigo and his friends invade a land of extremely powerful death gods who are all part of a hierarchical organization in order to rescue their female friend who has been imprisoned for semi-mysterious reasons. They immediately encounter a large enemy who they defeat with an overwhelming display of force before being split up and fighting their own individual battles. Uryu fights a mad scientist who sacrifices his own minions. Chad is depicted as one of the most powerful members of the group before being squashed by an even more powerful enemy to demonstrate the danger of the opposing force. One of Ichigo's allies is a cute side character who eventually transforms into a sexy, powerful, fully grown woman who used to be part of the opposing force before switching sides. Former enemies of Ichigo show up to help in the final stages of the battle, and Ichigo fights first a low-ranking enemy, then a wild middle-ranking enemy with a bestial fighting style, and finally, in order to save the girl, a massively powerful, stoic and cold high-ranking member of the enemy force who previously defeated him. And during this battle, he loses control of his hollow side, goes berserk before finally regaining control and saving the day, before Aizen reveals that the kidnapping of the girl is only the small part of a much larger plan.
Now, as you saw, both arcs have a lot of similarities, and I understand the concept that if it ain't broke, then don't change it. I get that, but the fact that many similarities exist bugs a lot of people. To be honest, for me, it doesn't bug me that much. But while watching the video, while watching the Bleach anime, I was not able to point out that many similarities that Super Eye Patch pointed out, but I was able to point out a few. So yeah, that's somewhat of a thing that Bleach should have worked on a little bit, but I guess it didn't. Number 4. Before number 4, I just wanted to show you this. This is the amount of money that I have. If you are wondering how much this is, it's basically 50 rupees. Okay. If you are an Indian, you know what this 50 rupees value is. If you are like a US citizen or something like that, this compared to US dollars, this is not even a dollar. That's the amount of money that I have. Am I trying to guilt trip you into subscribing to this channel? Yes. So subscribe. Number 4, Bound Arc. Moving on, number 5. That do you remember while watching the anime, if you're an anime watcher, those 10-minute long goddamn bloody recaps that used to happen during fake Karakura Town that time? That you used to tune in to watch the next episode, and goddamn, the whole next episode is half of that episode is basically the previous episode, and you basically get 10 minutes of that episode. In those 10 minutes of that episode, you basically get 8 minutes of that the new episode, and 2 minutes of the ending with credits. So you basically got an 8-minute episode. So that was, and it lasted for a while. This pattern of 10-minute recaps lasted for a while. I understand recaps. Animes have been using recaps, not just anime, cartoons, or any form of television uses a recap, but those recaps usually last a minute, 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, though usually 30 seconds. So those 10 minutes recap, like personally when I was watching Bleach, they were I watched Bleach by the like when all of the like full bring arc was finished, and I had the like liberty to watch even if there was an 8-minute episode, I could just jump to the next episode and next and finish the arc. But back then when the episodes were coming out week by week, it must have been frustrating, honestly. Oh my, 10-minute long recaps, that is kind of stupid. So that's pretty much it. If you by the way, if this video pissed you off a little too much, well, then I have a video where I talk about why I love Bleach so much, 10 reasons. Check that out, and link would be in the description. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, please. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.